Good morning. So it is a rainy, gloomy day, and I received a message that I needed to give out. So, I'm really trying to stop saying when I'm thinking and just pause. So just a little side note. So maybe you need to learn to take a pause before you speak, before you take an action, so that we're making decisive action, so that we're making sure that our words are what we mean. Because once you say something, you cannot take it back. So that was like a little side note. Because I said I was about to say again. The message that I initially heard was, the best way to hear God is to shut up. And I know it's hard for some of us to be quiet. I know that it's hard for some of us to turn our brains off. But the practice of getting quiet helps you to turn your brain off. The practice of allowing your brain, excuse me, to think the thoughts that it wants to think in the moment that it wants to think them helps to turn your brain off. The thoughts that are going through your mind are going through your mind for a reason, and they're coming back probably because you're not allowing yourself to think the thoughts in the first place. So this might be a short one, but we'll see what God ends up doing. So that was the message that I had. And then the second part of the message was, a lot of people will tell you how to talk to God, how to hear God, how God should sound to you. And your relationship with God is exactly that. It is a relationship that is meant to be cultivated, nurtured, and watered so that it can grow. If you have mommy issues and you need to call God she, her, do you think God cares? God is literally here to be wherever you need, I say him to be. So receive him in the way that you need to receive him. Also, I know a lot of people say, a lot of Christians say, you shouldn't cuss when you talk to God, or you shouldn't cuss in general. I personally, if I'm feeling so moved, like, I don't try to change myself when I'm talking to God. One, because God knows exactly who I am already. He knows me more than I know me because he created me, right? So when you go to God, obviously, go as you are. I was about to say, obviously, maybe you shouldn't be cussing. I cuss when I talk to God. I be like, God, what the hell? Or God, what the fuck? Like, whatever I'm feeling. Like, if I'm upset with myself for something that I did, I'm not gonna. The thing is, just don't fake the funk, because God will know that you're faking the funk. Now, if you want to feel like you're being respectful to God when you're talking to God the way you respect your elders, then do that. But don't fake the funk. Don't try to act like you are something that you're not, or you are someone that you're not, just because you're talking to God. God will receive you as you are. I think that's the whole message. That's all I got for you. Is there anything else you want me to say? Trust the process is what I just heard. Life is a journey, not a destination. I am here for you when you need me. I'm also here when you don't feel like you need me. So maybe somebody's only going to God when they need something. That's a shitty relationship. Imagine if I cannot stand talking to people who have one-sided freaking conversation. I was just thinking about this earlier. So now I might spiral a little bit. I hate talking to people who just talk to hear themselves talk. And then if you do chime in on the conversation, they turn it right back to them, or They don't even really acknowledge what you said to them. That shit pisses me off. Like, we're not even having a conversation. You just wanted to talk. And at some points, I'm fine with that, because I understand that some people, I am one of those people who draws in people who need to heal and let things out, because I do identify as a healer. However, if you want to be my friend, if you want to be my associate, if you want to be somebody who keeps coming back to me to talk all the time, please believe that you are not about to just keep dumping on me, because that is not how I work. You will end up draining my energy, and I will be empty, and you will be feeling whole as hell. Hell no. We don't do that. We don't allow people to just dump on us. Now, if you need something from me, and I feel so moved to give it to you, or I feel called to give it to you, then I will give it to you. But you will not just dump on me. So maybe somebody, excuse me, some people say confirmation burp. Maybe you are one of those people who, maybe you don't identify as a healer, but maybe you just recognize that people like to lean on you. And people are naturally takers. People are naturally selfish. So if you allow someone to just continually dump on you and you never expect anything in return, or maybe you don't need to expect anything in return, but maybe just have a freaking conversation with me, because a conversation is a back and forth, not just you. Maybe you need to shut that shit down. Stand up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Leeches have to be burnt off, or they will suck you dry. Okay? Anything else, guys? Divine timing is not your timing. That's what I heard. Divine timing is a tough one. I will say that, because God will say soon, and soon for God and soon for you is probably not the same soon. So I'm hearing wait. I'm hearing be patient. I'm hearing there's something in this season that you have to learn, and the more you try to rush it, the longer it's going to take. My time is not your time. Give yourself a break. Rest. Take it easy. I hear something, but I can't figure out what it is. Love is not a concept. I don't know what that means. Love is not a concept? If it's for you, then take it. If it ain't, then don't. I don't really know what that means. Love is not a concept. I don't know why I keep saying it. Construct? No, concept. I heard concept. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Don't allow them to pressure you. Life is ebbs and flows. At the end of a mountain, what is it? At the end of every mountain is the beginning of another mountain. I believe that's the saying. At the end? Yeah. At the, you know? So if you're rushing to get down to the bottom of this mountain, you can rush it all you want, but you're just going to have to start going up again. And the down is usually the easy part. So maybe don't rush it. Maybe take your time. Maybe enjoy where you are. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, I'm looking at this bird. And then I just thought of the scripture that said, don't quote me. Because I've been knowing scripture, but I don't know it verbatim, and I don't know where it is in the Bible usually. But it's like, if God cares for the ravens, how much more will he care for you, or something like that. Step out of your lack mindset. Step out of your lack mindset. What? Verbs. Proverbs? Maybe? I heard verbs, but maybe it's Proverbs. Maybe you need to read Proverbs. Maybe there's a... What are they? Whatever them things are called. The little short proverb, duh. Maybe there's a proverb in Proverbs that you need to read. So what I like to do is pray, God, please show me what you need me to see. And then I like fan the Bible a couple times, and then I open it up to a page, and wherever my eyes look first is what I feel called to read. And usually it's spot on. Sometimes it feels like in the moment it doesn't relate, and then I'll be looking back later like, wow, that was actually everything I needed. Thank you. Okay, I think that's all I got. Oh no, don't be afraid to start again. I just saw 0, 0. Zeros are a symbol of new beginnings. 2, duality, coupling. Destiny. Diane. Okay, now names are coming to me. I heard Brittany. Brielle. I don't know what that is. Okay, Rebecca. I didn't want to say that one for some reason, but it was like stuck in my throat. Okay, I think that's all I got. Well, I love you very much, and I hope that you have an amazing day, and you intentionally have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.